Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Stellaris, where we are picking up pretty much in the middle of our conquest for this spiral arm. Now, will we get the whole spiral arm? No, not really. But if we look and see where the choke points are, it's really interesting to me that we have like one hyperlane here, one hyperlane there, one hyperlane up here, and not too many else like sort of spreading over the arm. So pretty much if we can secure both these areas and work away in, we can even let the Athlid Compact just live a little bit. I don't want to take all of their lands. They're always going to be around here. But we do have some factions that are pretty angry at us. We actually have multiple factions. The Zakron Homelanders who want to be returned. We have slaves, even though you're not a slave. They want to be returned. And we have this that's probably going to explode here in just a little bit. We can continue to try to manage the faction. Integration Campaign 2 seems alright. Maybe. But they are really, really strong. So if we drop a little bit of money on them too. We can't bribe the leaders right now, but we can maybe stave them off. I don't like a full out riot. That would just be more annoying than anything. I did do a few things off camera as well. But I think one of the things that we really should do here is go ahead and start working on actually expanding our horizons, making ourselves a little bit bigger. Because we do want to just grow our empire and continue to do so. Like we have a bunch of colonizable places around here. Oh, smuggler outpost. Our observation post above Senor has detected an illegal settlement on the planet's surface. It appears to be some kind of outpost set up by Ashen smugglers and other criminal elements from the Ashen Collective. There have already been isolated incidents where smugglers came in contact with the primitive natives, some of which ended in violence. We need to act quickly. Issue special project raid smuggler base.
Situation log updated.
Well, that's important. Where is raid smuggler base? We have all these debris that we're not going to be able to get. Probe aliens is available. Raid smuggler base. Let's go to the map. We need a transport ship in orbit. Well, we have transport ships in orbit. Let's go ahead and research this project. We'll send a bunch of attack armies all the way down to Senor. They're right there already, so it shouldn't take too long. We can increase our speed again. Like I said, we've got a lot of potentially colonizable places. So that can be good. We'll just let those guys go ahead and go there. I was just wanting to check, like, some of these places are probably good, some of these places are not that good. But we have a lot of infilling that we can do over here as well. Oh, and another thing I didn't do, like we have a continental world over here, which is, this one's pretty crappy if memory serves. We have all kinds of things here. Actual message. Zakron United Stars. Oh, wow. Really? The Zakron United Stars joined the Just League. Well, who else is in the Just League? And why don't they want me in the Just League? So that means the next time we go to war with them, we're going to have to fight some other people. The Tazikian Council, the Blinnock Sons, and the Kazaxian Commonwealth. Right now, that sounds like a bunch of garbage to me. Let's see if we can find them on the map here. So, contacts. Okay, Just League is actually pretty damn big. So, you guys... Oh, the Just Entente versus the Just League. You guys... Oh, no! Not our bird friends. Okay, so you're pretty weak. You guys are pretty weak. So I guess the question is, am I very threatened by this? And then you guys. So you're all the way over here. If we go to a war, you all can't really help. In fact, I did forget to do something. Since you guys don't like us, you can only have 3 rivals at the same time. Well, they're pathetic to us anyway. Oh man, we can't spam all the rivalries. They patched that. Well, I guess it was never really like super patched, but that's a great way to get a bunch of influence. Alright, well, the Just League is not really going to stop me from what I'm wanting to do here. So we do have some potential for construction. We do have the Just on time as well. Raid on smugglers in a lightning raid. Our ground... Wow, actual sounds. Our ground forces slammed into the smugglers' outpost on Senor and seized control of it after a brief firefight. The surviving criminals have been arrested and transported to orbit. The empty buildings were vaporized with demolition charge. The cultural contamination is believed to have been minimal, and our forces also confiscated a large amount of illegal contraband. Yay! Profits from the seizure have been added to our treasury, whatever that's worth, because we already have plenty of money. Alright, so we were originally, one thing I did off camera was try and set these guys up to all be together down here. And we do need to go ahead and have a construction ship. I do want to go ahead and move here and move in orbit. And we can set up probably one of our last frontier outposts for a while. Like, we have all these things built, which is good. Is this actually, that's part of the Natraxi homeworlds. So we don't want to deal with that. I still find it a little silly that we had to push this hard with multiple frontier outposts. Just to dig into here, I know that's something that they're patching in subsequent updates. So we can live with that, but for now, let's merge these squadrons. Oh, sabotage! Alright, how are we doing, planet? You guys are still pretty unhappy. This needs to be repaired, but we're in a sector. We have a bunch of armies landed here. And, oh, we can actually manage the spaceports. That's good news. Solar panel network. This will give them a little bit more stuff. Synchronized defenses. Because if I do want to go ahead and go to war with these guys next, that's probably going to make these guys pretty angry. Although if we look at who's on the surface here, they're still... They're coming around. They're coming around a little bit. These guys are still pretty mad. But not as mad as they could have been. We have some pops that are a little happier than others. Like, they want a primary species leading here, but if we, like, disallowed slavery, they'd probably be okay with us. So resource storage full. We're at energy. We're at max energy. We're actually pretty close to max minerals. Okay, we're not that close to max minerals. But we have a lot of military capacity we need to build up, so we need to be working on building that up. Which means, let's see, we need to do some stuff. I'm actually going to pause for this here. We have the Truth Seeker, the Shrike, and the Truth Bringer. And these definitely could use some upgrades. Like the Truth Seeker, we're just going to trash that. Let's cancel that, because we have... So we're going to call these guys little missile boats. If we auto-complete it, we actually get smaller generative hull tissue, a little bit more armor. Better thrusters. Let's do evasive combat. Better hyperdrive. And what do we want to use up here? Because I don't think missiles are going to be the best plan. We could use space torpedoes. I'm thinking here, if we go for, like... space torpedoes and then a disruptor. That could be good, because that'll just cut through shields for our other ships and other weapons. So this ship design officially doesn't have enough power. It's minus 15 on power. Ugh. Alright, so minus 7. So if we put a small disruptor here, that's at 0. We don't want like an N offensive ship. So let's put a second reactor down here. We really need the next level of reactors. Like, we really, really need it. So 15, that allows us to do torpedoes. Yay, Truth Seeker. We're going to do some really expensive upgrades in a minute, aren't we? Truth Bringer. Okay. So if this is the Truth Seeker, that's our disruptor ship. Shrike and Truthbringer are not terribly different. I'm gonna auto-complete this just to try and get some stuff here. I like having these guys being evasive. They're hard enough to hit anyway. We're gonna go ahead and put a Sentient Point defense system on here. And then what other weapons can we use? We could just put like a medium railgun or a Ripper autocannon. Rotary autocanister features tracking control systems that allow to maintain even higher rate of fire. We have 2 power available right now, is one of the issues. So if we take this off, that's 15, and this is 15. That's 15 as well, so... These fire at incredible speeds. 5.8 versus 4.7. So let's try that. Anything else like ship-mounted sensors, thrusters, only hyperdrive level 2. But that sounds fine. So Truth Seeker, Truth Bringer, Shrike. Oh, whoops. Alright. Now what do we want from the Shrike here? So these are just going to be little shield boats, I guess. I guess the double autocannons are okay. I mean, if we used slightly better missiles here, that's 5 power, 7.5 power. Like, can we actually get a little bit of armor on here? No. Like, improved deflectors will have to do. It's not my favorite, but it is 50 shields, so these things will be little missile boats. We also want these guys to be evasive, though. Alright. So, destroyers. Let's see. We have the Abomination, the Crusher, we have the Reckoner. We have a second battleship here. We really need to upgrade these. So we'll save that. I don't care too much about these. Other than we want them to be able to move a little more. A little bit faster. I think there's a pretty big jump from 1 to 4. Plus, we do have a patch now where we can have better transport ships. Defense platform is okay. Defense station's okay, I guess. That one's pretty good. We have our fortress, which we have not used yet. That's so big. Alright, we'll do that later. Alright, our destroyers. I think they're pretty well upgraded right now. Like, we're still at 7 power. These have a lot of shields. That's okay. We'll keep them aggressive. And then the Crusher here. So we have one set of torpedo boats. Instead of one large weapon, let's put you at a slightly different weapon loadout here. Like, I kind of want you all to have a point defense system as well. And then we don't need... You know, I like these guys having disruptors too. And then I guess space torpedoes are okay. They're 15 power. Railgun's pretty good. Like if we save that. What's the Abomination at again? It has a railgun and a torpedo. Let's make the Abomination our torpedo boat. And then we'll make the Crusher here instead of torpedoes. Since these point defense systems will want to get us in a little closer. We'll just do 2 medium railguns here. So Bulwark, it actually has some plated armor as well. Not terrible. A little bit of an upgrade. Like I said, anything that we can do to decrease shields is good. And anything we can do to stop their missiles. We haven't seen too many missiles here. So here's our cruiser, the Reckoner. I do just want to upgrade some of these things a little bit. Looks like we still have some power. We do have 1 bomber wing, which is okay. Point defense is fine. I think that's pretty good. And then the battleship, the Kraken. We do have one here, and it's pretty well upgraded. So we'll keep that there. Once we get some more large... Well, let's go ahead and design a different battleship here. And we have all these different options here. Let's do... I want to make this a lot of small weapons and some other capacities here. So we'll do the Titan Breaker front. I don't really want to do hangars this time. So we'll do the Nova Core over here. My one worry is, are we going to run out of power for using these kind of slots? Alright. So if we auto-complete, this is how much stuff we can get. That's really interesting. Small shard thrower, armor penetration is just not very useful to us right now. We are going to make this defensive. So that'll be good. We do have some point defense. We do have some torpedoes. I'm just not huge on the shard throwers. I mean, let's see here. Here's the thing, is that the shard thrower is very interesting. We're just not facing a lot of armor right now. What's their range, though? Range of 30 versus range of 50. And then we have these that are 10s. See, that's just not very good synergy there. Alright, so we can put a bunch of missiles on there and some torpedoes as well. Put some disruptors here. Now, if I fill this load out with torpedoes, we are going to run out of power so fast, right? Nope. We're actually still good on power. Interesting. Even with the disruptors here. I guess those... Well, those take 20 power. That's why. Alright. You know, I guess we could, just in case we do find some armor. We'll put some shard throwers on there. That's fine. Now, this generates 60 power. Does this mean we can actually add some more shields here? Like, we got a small here. How much are deflectors here? 7.5 power usage, 15 power usage. Versus 10. So we can put a regular deflector on a medium slot. Not like that. That's not what we want. Alright. Like I said, we need bigger reactors, but this is going to be kind of our range area. Now, once again, range 10 is not very good, but this is going to be our another big missile boat. And actually, we didn't use anything here. So, ship-mounted shield dampener. Nanobot cloud. I like the shield dampener. Except that takes a ton of power. What? Okay, power usage 200. Power usage 200. Power usage 200. We're not going to use anything down here. So what will we call this one? We called the other one the Kraken. I had a suggestion from the same user, the Cthulhu, but that just doesn't feel right, considering that's more of what our race looks like here. So we could just call this, oh no, the Armageddon class. So let's build some Armageddons. We have research assistants, we have capitals here. So those do not cost as much. Interesting. Alright, so those are going to be building for a while. Oh yeah, and our fleet here. If we hit the upgrade fleet button, 76 will be upgraded and it'll cost 3,000 subminerals. This is going to take quite a bit of time. Preparing for ship upgrades. Oh, that's right. You know what? You're actually not going to do that because you are... We need to take you to Earth to upgrade, don't we? Because right now it's going to wait until we have other stuff available. So let's go to Earth. Building has been ruined yet again. Why can't we upgrade to the latest design? Fleet's already being upgraded. That's gonna take a while. Alright. So if we put you over here, that should work out. We still have an idle construction ship. Research station. What else am I missing? For some reason, some of these things are not highlighted right now. Very strange. Then are you a colony ship that's just been hanging out for a while? What are you? You're another construction ship. Okay. Like I said, we could definitely colonize some more of these places. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and merge these armies.
Construction complete.
So that's our invasion force for the next one. Beneficial League voted to form a federation. What? Alright. We're getting left behind in this party. So the Beneficial League. Miss Kitty wants to know more about the Beneficial League. They are It could be any number of things here, but right now the Athlete Compact is going to be our next focus here. We have pop factions that are 80% power. Once again, I keep throwing stuff at them and they keep going crazy. Kind of like my cat's driving me crazy right now. Hello again. Alright.
Construction complete.
So let's see here. You're in orbit now. 20,000 worth of power. How long does this take? Upgrade fleet to latest designs. It doesn't even say.
System survey complete.
We look at our spaceport. I don't know, but I do have to take care of a cat real quick.
Complete.
So research complete, that's good. It's like somebody really wants attention. I know. Not live streaming, so no cat pictures. Alright. So typically we'd be able to see like how long this is going to take. So physics research is done. Construction time -5. Tachyon sensors. Advanced combat roles. It feels like I've already researched some of these things, but... Sorry, like I said, I just want to see... Technically, it's supposed to be faster if I split up this fleet. There we go. 1%. So we just spent all of our minerals to get that upgraded. 2,000. Well, you know what? That's not as bad as I thought it was, considering how big some of these ships are and how long they take. But so we don't have to worry about our main fleet for a bit, but once those upgrades all go through, should help a little bit. Let's actually look on our different worlds here. I feel like we can actually make some colonies out of some of these places here. Like we have Ocean World. Well, who likes ocean worlds that we have? We have 80% Athlete. Really, 80% habitability for the Athlete. Well, I didn't realize they were on ocean worlds. I guess I should have paid attention. This is, in fact, an ocean world. Let's go ahead and build... Let's build a colony ship. And we want someone who's... Okay, building has been ruined again? You guys are just... You have, like, all kinds of ethics divergence here.
System survey complete.
We'll use some people that are more agreeable to us here. So we'll build one colony ship over here. And we'll build a colony ship over here. Like, we have some spiritualist militarists, that's fine. We just don't really want individualist. They're drifting towards neutral. And some of you guys are just not very happy. Collectivist regime. Get over yourselves. I mean, I could purge, but we just prohibited that. And I guess... once we get the influence for it, I guess we could try integration campaign number 3. That's going to take a little bit of time. What is that? 300 exactly? Alright. Because I'd like to wage some war here. If we look at Earth once again, we're going to be here. We're going to be here for a while. Upgrade all this. We don't really need it upgraded just yet. Actually clear some of these tile blockers too. But once we get our war machine going, we are going to need to upgrade some. Actually still can't clear kelp. Weird. Alright. This continental world, how are you doing? We don't want to upgrade that just yet. We do have our big planetary tile here. Let's go and put a basic hydroponics farm here. Alright, 300. Integration campaign number 3. Oh, okay, so what that does is takes a little bit off the top in terms of the people that are here. The average attraction of the faction relative to the loyalist faction, factoring in trade ethics policies as well as internal and external affairs. Negative attraction will make pops return to the loyalist. So we do have over here some things. We can try and bribe. We are definitely not going to return planets, but at least chance to gain 10% support per month. That's a little rough. Okay, what are you doing, science ship? I guess you finished up over here. I guess you finished up over here. I guess you finished up over here. Okay, construction ship.
Complete.
And we should have another place for a construction
complete.
ship. So arid world, tundra world. Lots of possible worlds to get. We do have an ocean world over here. Is this one any good? Not really. Is this one any good?
Construction complete.
Yeah, that one's more reasonable. We'll target Hanvok 4, which we can throw into a sector eventually, once we get it kind of developed. Then we could do the same for here. That's a pretty good planet too. That's a really good one. Alright, so once you guys are done building, I guess we can do that. Once again, our main fleet is just going to take forever to upgrade. If I had split them out, it'd be a little bit different, but these are all just growing pains. We got to do it sometime. We got to be able to move a bit faster. But let's see here. How strong are these ships? We have 2 Armageddon classes. So these are worth about the same. We did throw little shard throwers here, which are not necessarily as efficient, but these things do have more shields, supposedly. Okay, so more faction anger. So 100% corruption. If we're at 100% support, they will spawn a defense army intent to take control of the planet. Alright, let's go ahead and suppress that again. I guess we don't have any more integration campaigns, so maybe we'll just have to deal with the revolt. Let's at least try. Well, apparently not. They just do not like us, so maybe we should go to war and finish this sooner rather than later. I mean, we can't exactly take them out. Let's see here. This science ship's asleep. What does the research output on Schlurg look like? Not awesome. But we'll put you here for now anyway. Alright. Assist research. On the surface. Look at all this energy that you're making. This energy just means nothing right now. So this is like our just energy hotbed. And physics lab. What is it? We want biolab here. We don't even really need food here so much. Clear these blockers. Who died? Scientist died. Boo. Alright. But we got new research available. So monthly influence increased. Can we not put you down here? And then put you over here. That'll be fine. Naval capacity 10%. Biolab unlocks the Grand Fleet Naval. Wow. Okay.
Research complete.
Fleet Academy. Ship modifier. Chance to evade. Interesting. I like 10% naval capacity. I like living state. We're going to do this one first, though. Alright, engineering flak battery. Whoa, that's interesting. Fire and area effective shrapnel rounds. Battleship assembly yards. Mining network 2. I like the battleship assembly yards, but I think we're going to do this first. Yeah, we were just about at time. Unfortunately. But we should be able... Oh, okay. Did they not patch where if the colony ship's complete in a sector, we can control them? No, not yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and colonize these places. Where did we say? Here? Not that one. That one.
Construction complete.
So let's colonize with these guys. And drop them right here. And then where else did we say? Over here. Yeah, this will be good. The more planets we can take, the better. So you're in orbit, and we're just going to put you... We'll get some physics research out of you, sure, whatever. Alright, but that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. We are continuing to build and grow and build. We have dumped so much into trying to quell the Athlid Xenos United, and it's just not working. It's really just not working. We're going to try and offset this with an integration campaign here. So that takes off 10 off the top there. They don't like us at all. But we haven't hit full-scale rebellion yet, so we've been dumping our influence into all kinds of things. But here is the world as we see it right now. I think next time we're going to go ahead and just take the war. Try and make these guys a vassal. We can't make them both our vassals, unfortunately. But they still only have one world. And they're part of the Just Entente, which is kind of a joke. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. It's just a two-person alliance. Who actually likes us? A few people like us. But not enough to join us. Which is too bad. But we're close, maybe. That's it for now, though. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. We got even more research in Mining Network. It's like a blink of an eye, wasn't it? Advanced Fighter Wing. Did we not already do that? Oh, we didn't upgrade to level 3. I like the idea of advanced railguns a little more, even though the Mining Network would be pretty good and increase our mineral storage capacity. I like kinetic weapon speed, but we're going to do this. But yeah, that's it for now. We got quite a bit of research. And we got some pop factions that are just going to go crazy here in just a minute. But there's maybe not too much we can do about it. Oh well. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. This is Asher. Here's space. Let me turn off all the little check boxes here. We have the grossest looking sector map, I think. Like, this is seriously just sad. I should probably merge these two sectors, but there you go. Oh well, that's all for now. I'll see you next time. Take care.